All right, Divine Feminine, you guys come on in. Welcome to my channel. This message today will not resonate with everyone. I am speaking directly to those who identify with being the black sheep and the scapegoat of the family. This was your role in your family, and you have since come out of this role. You have since done some healing and some growth. You've confronted your traumas. But there are still some things that you need to be made aware of, and this message serves purpose to bring a certain level of awareness to you, because you have some opportunities coming up, whoever I'm speaking to, and it's going to be really important that you not self-sabotage, that you not screw yourself out of these opportunities. There's some things that you're going to need to change. I feel like because you were the black sheep or the scapegoat of the family, because you were the one that was always left out or whatever, you were always different. You never fit in. You got used to playing small, and you had to do this because if you were truly yourself, it would have made a lot of people around you uncomfortable. And so you got used to playing small. You got used to playing the background. You got used to not being seen, and you got comfortable there. However, that is not your story. That is not your portion. The background is not the spot for you, okay? Your destiny, your assignment, your purpose requires you to be front and center. It requires you to be seen. Abundance is your birthright, right? You're supposed to be abundant. You're supposed to live this good life and be prosperous and all of these things, but it requires you to put yourself out there, and that is the one thing that you are afraid to do. And you have intentionally, it's almost like you've intentionally not done it. You've intentionally made sure that you are not seen by the masses, right? But what God has called you to, it requires you to be seen by the masses, by nations. Fear, that's a low vibrational emotion, right? And I feel like whomever I'm speaking to, you're operating from a place of fear and shame. You're operating from this space of fear and shame and guilt, probably from some things that you did when you were in survival mode, or when you were wounded, right? When you were operating from your wounded feminine energy, okay? But it's going to be real important that you begin to let go of those feelings, all right? Someone's root chakra is blocked, and the blocked root chakra is directly related to feelings of fear and guilt and shame. And so focusing on the root chakra at this time could definitely help you. You have to release those feelings, those emotions, those thoughts. You have to release those things in order to really and truly step into your greatness. You're holding yourself back by not doing this. And whomever you are, it's like, that you're supposed to be front and center. You know that you're supposed to be in front of people. You're supposed to have a platform. You probably have a 10th house stellium, okay? The sun is probably very significant in your chart, especially in the 10th house. But it's like the stars were written for you to be well known. That is where your abundance lies. That is where your success lies. And as long as you allow fear, guilt, shame, and other low vibrational energies to control you, to rule you, to stop you, then you will remain in the stagnant place that you have been. But please know that that's not your portion. That's not your destiny. That's not what the Most High has for you. what he has for you just requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. It requires you to do something that you've never done before. It requires you to go against everything that you believe and to do something that you thought that you would never do. You know what I mean? It requires different. It requires more from you. It requires you to show up every day for yourself and for the people whom you are serving. It requires you to surrender totally and completely, not to your flesh, but to your spirit, and allow yourself to be led by your spirit. It requires radical change, radical faith. So, about this opportunity, there's someone that has their eye on you. You know what I mean? Someone's been watching you for a while from a distance, very quietly, waiting to move toward you, make an offer. This could be a boss. This could be an investor. This could be someone wanting to partner with you. Whatever the situation, though, whatever the case, it's a very lucrative offer. But again, it requires radical change on your part, radical change on the inside, okay? Because whatever is going on inside of yourself is the energy that you give off external of yourself. And so this opportunity is one that is lucrative and one that is good for you and can really set you up for success. But it absolutely requires some things on your part. And you're going to have to, if you want that life, if you want the life that you have already seen for yourself, you're going to have to take this step. You're going to have to let some things go. You're going to have to change your mindset. You're going to have to change some things about your daily routine. You're going to have to let go of these low vibrational feelings. You're going to have to release fear and shame and guilt, which at this point, it's like you're doing the work to heal, you know what I mean? And to raise your vibration and to elevate. And so as you elevate, fear, shame, and guilt won't even be a factor. Okay? You have to position yourself to be able to handle whatever this opportunity is. It is going to require you to be in a position to handle it. Because if you're not in a position where you can handle this, you will fumble it. And you don't want that. Again, self-sabotage. You don't want that. And I don't want that for you. I want to see you win. And so I wanted to put this message out. I hope that it reaches whomever it is for. I pray that it resonates with you and that it offers some true guidance for you along your journey. Until next time, guys. Peace.